Where are the Samvidhan saviors now?
Pranesh, first of all, why do you have such a big problem when people hail the constitution, when somebody says Jai Samvidhan, or when somebody shows a copy of the constitution? I really don't know. Why do you have to link people who hail the constitution in a debate like this?
I have a problem with their hypocrisy.
Why do you have such a problem with
Nikhil Jain, I have a problem with their hypocrisy. You can't say Jai Samvidhan and then allow the Samvidhan to be trampled like it is being trampled in Kashmir, in Karnataka. That's my problem.
Have some pretense. Pranesh, at least let's have some pretense. I know you don't have any love for the constitution. I know the RSS does not have any love for the constitution. I know the BJP does not. But why do you have to keep on taking these cheap pot shots? Now let me talk on the topic. State Emblem of India Prohibition of Improper Use Act 2005. Under that is the State Emblem of India Regulation of Use Rules 2007 that clearly say that the National Emblem of India can only be placed on the Rashtrapati Bhavan, the Governor's House, the Governor's Building, the Secretariats, government buildings, court buildings and diplomatic missions. No other building, whether it's the Times Now studio, whether it's my office, whether it's a Gurdwara or a mosque or a shrine or a temple can have the national emblem. So placing the national emblem on the plaque is a clear violation of the act and rules. It's an improper use of the national emblem.
And how do you know? No, 1 minute.
In law.
Okay, let's assume for a moment, Nikhil Jain. No, 1 minute. The learned lawyer that you are, let's assume that this was a mistake on part of the organizers. Whoever, thought that let's put the national emblem here. How do you deal with it? Use a stone to remove it?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to sit here and condemn the people who have vandalized the national emblem. That is absolutely condemnable. It is wrong and those people should be taken to task. But at the same time...
No, let's take Abdul Razak Khan to task. Ask him a few questions. Abdul Bhai ko पूछिए. No, 1 minute. आपने तो मुझे, you linked me to RSS, BJP and whatnot. Now, will you ask a few questions of Abdul Razak Khan, who says it is absolutely right?
No, I don't agree with Abdul Bhai. There are many issues I agree with him on. There are many issues I may not agree with him on. Vandalizing the national emblem is not kosher. It's not done. Wiping your face with the national flag like a BJP MLA did, not allowed, not done, not cool, should be prosecuted against. Placing the BJP flag over the Indian national flag at the time of cremation of Kalyan Singh, not done, punishable, disrespect to the flag, BJP leaders should be prosecuted. Anything
Let's
that
get the BJP now to respond to what we've heard from the opposition so far. Sanju Verma.
Pranesh, there's a famous saying, the only thing worse than a liar is a liar who is also a hypocrite. Nikhil Jain, who masquerades day after day as a neutral political analyst, is even scared to say that he's a Congressy. And this is the bunch that comes on national television and starts giving lectures and bhashan to BJP on morality, on constitution, on संविधान. पहली बात तो जब आप इतने डरपोक हैं, आप खुद को कांग्रेसी नहीं कह पाते, पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट बनने का ढोंग करते हैं, at that very moment you lose respect and you lose every iota of that high moral grandstanding that you choose to do day after day. Now let me come to the moot point. The Ashoka emblem is regulated by the State Emblem Act of 2005 and 2007. But the important point is not where it can be used or cannot be used. The fact is, can the national emblem be vandalized for whatever reason? The answer is no. Has the vandalization been endorsed by Omar Abdullah? Yes. Has the vandalization been endorsed by Mehbooba Mufti? Yes. In fact, I was shocked to read Mehbooba Mufti's statement, which says this is not an act of vandalism. This is pure emotion rather than a crime. The people who vandalized after getting overcome with emotions are not against the emblem. It is not right to say they should be arrested under the Public Safety Act and called terrorists. This is blasphemy for us. So basically, the likes of Omar Abdullah and Mehbooba Mufti have completely endorsed the vandalism that took place at the Hazrat Bal Shrine. But let me come to the moot point. The Ashoka emblem is very important because the 4 Asiatic lions standing back to back speak about courage and fearlessness. The bull in the Ashoka emblem talks about hard work. and steadfastness. The lotus beneath the emblem talks about purity. The horse on the emblem talks about energy and speed. And most importantly, the 24-spoke wheel or the Dharma Chakra talks about peace and progress. And the Dharma Chakra has been even globally recognized as a symbol of peace and prosperity, not just in India, but across the globe. And has Satyamev Jayate. The Ashoka emblem has Satyamev Jayate written on it, which means truth alone triumphs. और आपको अशोका एम्ब्लेम वैंडलाइज करने के बाद वैंडलाइजेशन को कंडेम करना तो दूर की बात, यू आर मॉनिटरिंग द वैंडलाइजर्स. एंड आई वांट टू जस्ट फोकस ऑन दिस गणेश प्रोसेशन ड्यूरिंग द विसर्जन इन कर्नाटका, जहां गणपति प्रोसेशन के दौरान पीपल पेल्टेड स्टोन्स. नाउ रिप्लेस गणपति विसर्जन और गणपति प्रोसेशन विथ मुहर्रम and replace Karnataka with Uttar Pradesh or Assam or Madhya Pradesh, a BJP ruled state. हाहाकार मच जाता, तबाही मच जाती. BJP is communal. Muharram procession में stones were pelted. Yogi Adityanath needs to resign. If it had been in Assam, they would be baying for Himanta Biswa Sarma's blood. My limited point is this: why did Siddaramaiah make light of the stone pelting at the Ganpati Puja Visarjan? And don't forget, Pranesh, a similar thing happened a couple of months back when this movie called Chhava was released, and Devendra Fadnavis made statements against Aurangzeb, and the entire Aurangzeb Premi gang actually started raising vituperative slogans against Sambhaji Maharaj.
Abdul Razak
and
Khan.
Said,
He calls himself a fan of Aurangzeb. Abdul Razak Khan is a fan of Aurangzeb. He's a fan of Zakir Naik. If you think I'm saying anything wrong, you can ask him. वो 1 घंटा बोल सकते हैं दोनों पे, जाकिर नाइक पे 1 घंटा औरंगजेब पे. हमारे पास उतना समय नहीं है. अब्दुल भाई, मैं आ रहा हूं अभी आपके पास. 2 people haven't spoken, Karan and Ravi Srivastava ji. But